Hello, my name is Viviane Rizzeri. I am making a petition for safe pedestrian sidewalks and speed bumps for the residents and students of First Northwest Street in Lakeland, Florida. It has come to my attention that according to the National Highway Traffic and Safety Association, Florida ranks number 2 on pedestrian fatalities per 100,000 people living in the state. However, Florida ranks number 1 for pedestrian fatalities over the last decade, according to the smartgrowingamerica.org. Unfortunately, pedestrians injuries and fatalities are common in low-income communities. And Kathleen District happens to be a community that has a poverty rate of 21.12%, which is higher than the national average of 12.3%, according to the World Population Review. Older pedestrians, people of color, and lower income communities have the highest risk for fatalities, pedestrian fatalities. So Polk County doesn't fall far behind as a community that has a history of frequent pedestrian injuries and fatalities, especially in the Kathleen area. Many places like First Northwest Street, they lack safe infrastructure for walking. They have wide lanes without walkways, sidewalks, even bicycle lanes. These factors only encourage people to drive faster at higher speeds. And the chance of survival for the pedestrians being hit at a higher velocity are very low. So examples of these facts would be, for example, in 2019, April 17, 2019, pedestrian was killed on 98 North, an area like many others that did not have a marked crosswalk for pedestrian traffic. November 23rd, 2019, a pedestrian was killed on Kathleen Road. On October 7th, 2020, a bicyclist was killed on Kathleen Road. September 23rd, 2021, another pedestrian was killed on Kathleen Road. So there's, we can Google pedestrian deaths in Lakeland, and you can find for yourself that a lot of them are in the Kathleen district. So we read these articles or we watch it on the news every few weeks or a few months, and without realizing that there is a pattern. And these deaths and injuries have to be a result of a city failing to keep our citizens safe. We often think, that's so sad or that's so unfortunate, but we often forget that each fatality is somebody's friend. It is a grandparent, it is a parent, it is a sibling, it is a child, the loss of a child. One of these articles was the death of Einlazer Gore, who was walking between the fog line and grass when he was fatally struck by a vehicle going westbound near the intersection of First Northwest Street and Dove Meadow Ct on October 2nd of 2021. This 19-year-old young man fought for his life in the past. He had a rare blood disorder, and in 2018, he overcame his illness. He graduated Kathleen High School, class of 2020. He began taking courses for Job Corps, and he battled COVID a few months ago, but yet persevered. He read the Bible as a hobby, and he, like many kids, liked to play on his PlayStation. He loved to exercise. He loved his siblings and he loved his family, and he had a very strong bond with his mother. Einlazer Gore was my nephew, and losing a child in our family has been the most devastating blow that I just wouldn't wish this on anyone. These statistics and these deaths that we see and read, they're human lives. They're human lives. And they're taken unnecessarily due to, one, negligent drivers, but also due to leaders in our community that choose to not make safer roadways for pedestrians, for the cyclists, and for students. for residents in our area, in our community. There's many previous complaints to the commissioner, Neil Cumby, and to the Sheriff's Department, Lakeland Police Department, regarding the safety of First Northwest Street over years, and nothing has been done. The city has these complaints documented as proof, yet there is no action that was taken. And I am asking for action to be taken now, because now my nephew lost his life simply walking down the road. And the biggest pain is knowing that his death and many other people's deaths could have been prevented had they had a sidewalk, had there been speed bumps in certain locations, just like First Northwest Street and Dove Meadow Ct, where the speed limit is supposed to be 30 miles per hour, and a curve light is flashing right before, a few feet before he was hit, to slow down to 50 miles per hour. During broad daylight, people rarely drive 30 miles per hour on this road. And keep in mind, the distance of First Northwest Street to Kathleen Middle School and Kathleen Elementary School is approximately 1.3 and 1.5 miles away. So keep in mind, children do have to walk this area every day to and from school or to catch the school bus. And it's an outrage. It's a shame that our residents and our children have to endanger themselves because the city of Lakeland refuses to do the right thing and provide us with a safe community. I am asking that you please take the time and sign this petition, be part of a change that is very much needed in this area. I would not want this to happen to anyone else, and I do not want anybody else to lose their life this way. No one should have to. We should want a better future for our community. I would like to honor my nephew by ensuring that his death was not in vain, and we can make this change as a positive outcome under the tragic circumstances that we're facing today. Please sign my petition for pedestrian sidewalks and speed bumps near First Northwest Street and Dove Meadow Ct area. Thank you very much, and have a good day.